Rocking and rolling on the Nautilus. I got all the kit parts on except for the photo etch, which I'll get on in a couple of days. Got the squid together. Mine's removable so I can paint him. The tentacles fit real good. You may have to use like surface primer just to fill in the gaps, nothing much. My tentacles are a little limp, they should be up. I'll just take a heat gun, hair dryer, heat them up, bend them up, let them cool, and they'll be in the right spot. One thing I couldn't figure out was how to put the wires, fish them through the squid to make it more realistic. So I came up with a brass rod. And this holds the model, and the squid holds the model too, so it's very sturdy. And what I'll do is take epoxy sculpt and sculpt up a floor bed rock formation here to hide the pole. Again, this tentacle should be up here. Now the only kit part that I didn't put on because I got to paint them last is the alligator eyes. The searchlight, I had to use .60 fiber optics, and I drilled out a hole and I extended it, basically used the fiber optic as a kit part, and I'll trim that off. That was the only way I could figure out to get that to work. And I really couldn't light up the bridge area. I mean, I did, but I couldn't add any detail, so I'm just going to leave it like that. I think it looks cool. So even when you put the and plus when it's painted, the light will be diffused. And I'll do a little the photo etch is real nice. Everything's laid out. And one thing I always do is when you work on photo etch, you need a hard surface. Piece of wood, piece of glass, nothing fancy. And I always use a sheet of paper for the backing that photo etch comes with. And most of everybody uses a number 11 to cut the photo etch. If you use a number 11, unless you cut really close, you'll get a little bit left on the part, and you have to either cut or sand it off. I use a chisel blade. This way you can get pushed down real hard, nice clean cut. And when you do it on a white piece of paper, you can see what you're working on, and the part will be there. And this photo etch should go about right here. And now I should get all the photo etch on in a couple days. But it's taking shape. Very nice kit. And very little modification to it too.